Hello everyone, welcome back to another Animal Crossing New Horizons video. My name is Colleen, and today is episode 34 of the Chef Challenge that I'm still doing. If by chance you are new here, the Chef Challenge is basically just selling fruit, produce, cooked dishes, and fish for bells, and that's pretty much it. But I'm also looking for foodie villagers, so ones that have food-related names, so that has also been a lot of fun. So, if that sort of series sounds like it's up your alley, make sure that you subscribe so you don't miss any future videos, because I am going to try to get to 5 stars. But as you can see, just getting into the video, I am emptying out my mailbox as best as I can. If you were paying attention to what Isabel was saying, which I barely was, so if you weren't, it's completely understandable. But she did mention it is Candy's birthday. So what I'm doing right now is just going through my inventory and finding something that can be a gift, because I kind of signed in a little bit late in the day, wanted to switch things up a little bit since I didn't have turnips, but yeah, didn't give myself a lot of time to actually figure out a good gift. So hopefully she likes candles. Also, who knew about this? I didn't realize that you could actually use a piggy bank. I'm sure I've seen someone talk about it or someone post about it on Twitter before, but I definitely didn't take it in. I just wanted to show you this ramen. It's a pretty good joke. If you even did like one of those nose laughs, like one of those, you should probably subscribe, because there's gonna be a lot of jokes like that, so you're welcome. But there is our birthday girl Candy. She is just ready to go. I'm so excited about today. I've literally been counting down the days. 365, 364. Now I get to eat cake and unwrap presents. And oh, Chef Clem, are you talking to me because you brought me a present? It's very assumptive, but yeah, I did. And you're going to love it. Oh my gosh, the wrapping is so cute. Cool, Chef Clem, a glass holder with a candle. That's a very you thing to pick. Was it fabulous, Candy? Was it? For some reason, I feel like maybe she didn't really like the candle. And now it's gone forever. And I'm gonna have to order myself my own candle again. But hey, at least I found a DIY recipe, right? Perfect. I'm sure I can use it for something. Can't use my glass candle holder though. Well, when you can't count on a villager loving their birthday gift, one thing you can count on is a villager bailing when you are trying to take a cute picture. Every single time. Every single time. And I feel like it doesn't even happen as often if you don't have the camera open. It's evil almost. Come on, Nintendo. But as you can see here, just gathering some fruit so I can sell something to the boys. They weren't taking any like hot items that were food today, so this is what I decided to do. I didn't really feel like cooking any other dishes, just felt like working on the island today because it's just been kind of stagnating for a while. I think that's the right word, but it just feels like there hasn't been a lot getting done. So that was the goal today. I wanted to actually get some pathing done, get a better idea of just where things were going to go, where actual neighborhoods are going to be, because I think in the next couple episodes, I am going to be moving some homes around as well. So while I was running around there, that was kind of me showing where I want a path to go and where I want a bridge to go. So of course, we need to go talk to Tom, get our bridge. It's going to be a stone bridge because I'm just going to keep it consistent, I think. Don't quote me on it, I'll probably change my mind at some point. But for right now, we'll keep it consistent. But before I do anything else, I need to desperately organize my pockets and put away as much as I can, because I'm definitely going to have to dig up quite a few things. Probably all of the tomatoes that are beside Nook's Cranny. I've got some plans. first up, we're going to take care of some of these trees because they're in the way of where I want the bridge to go. And of course my shovel breaks right when I want to do that, but I will just get a flimsy shovel and that will be that. I didn't really want to spend the big bucks to get the full shovel, so I'll probably just upgrade it at some point. So just getting rid of all of this because I'm not sure how wide I'm going to want the path, or if I want like different types of fencing, or what I'm going to put on the side of it. So it's just a very like early stage design. Oh, I did know I wanted to fix this portion of the river because it just looked a little bit weird for what I'm going for now. So I wanted to make it look a little bit more natural, I guess. I don't know if that's the right word or not. And there we have it, a spot for a bridge, and now we can design a little bit more with the pathing. And I realized pretty quickly I didn't want the wood path connecting this way. I think I wanted the stone path going back into whatever I end up putting back there. It might be another shop sort of thing. I'm not really sure yet, but I think I am going to end up moving Lolly's house. So I don't know if it's going to be a neighborhood or not. Probably, well, you'll see, but I'm going to move the museum. Might expand my farmer's plot, might not. I'm not 100% sure, so I don't want to make any promises. So like I said, getting rid of the tomatoes, well, not getting rid of them, I'm going to replant them, and then that's part of the reason why I'm thinking of expanding the farm, but I'm just not sure where I want to expand it, like if I want it to be in that same area or if I want to do a completely separate farmer's plot, like maybe at the back of the island. Have not decided yet. But we've got some pathing. I'm just moving some trees around, trying to figure out what's going to look nice. Decided pretty quickly I wanted to use more hedges, so I'll have to make more of those, which means shaking some trees for some sticks. All in due time. Look at me not accidentally making a money tree. Good for me. That little triangular spot perplexed me for the longest time. Didn't know if I wanted to close it off or if I wanted to keep it open. Just with the pathing and everything and where it's going now, it just kind of looked bad with having it open, so I decided to close it. So who knows, maybe I'll change my mind. And I just used the rest of my hedges to close off that part in front of the plaza. And I think if I fill that in with some flowers, that could look really, really cool. Like some flowers, some topiaries. It'd be super cute. So right here, I'm just replanting the tree I had planted maybe 2 minutes ago because I realized it was completely in the way of where I wanted to put the sign. So we can't have that, so I had to move the tree. And I think it looks a lot better. I'm just thinking for a second here, that's all that is. Don't need to worry about that. But clearly I thought of tree branches because I needed to make some hedges. So I think I made like 60 hedges or something like that. And I'm fairly certain I end up using all of them. So stick around if you want to see where they go. Wow, that is like the worst incentive to stay for a YouTube video. Stay if you want to see where the hedges go, you guys. Just, wow, so interesting. But just surrounding my house with hedges, as you can see, lining this path with hedges. You can use hedges in so many different ways, you guys. This is just incredible. But I feel like I have to include it, like you wouldn't even know that I did anything. We would just start the next episode and it would just be covered in hedges. I wonder how many people clicked out when I was talking about hedges. If you're still here, you're a real one. Thank you. Look how nice that is. It was completely worth me going on a tangent. But just going to move some stuff around now because I had left Phoebe's like drying rack and her, what's that called? The old-fashioned wash tub. I had forgotten those at her old house plot however many days ago, so that's my bad. There was a delay in shipping. Oh, and I also made this outdoor picnic set because I forgot that I could, and it's really cute and it fits this park perfectly. I really need to get working on this park too. Needs to live up to its cook-off dreams. So just watering my flowers quickly, as you can probably tell, and then we'll move on to some more things. Like planting tomatoes randomly around the island. Specifically beside Panchetti's and Wolfgang's though. And I was able to catch an atlas moth, which was very exciting because I feel like I miss those very, very often. And of course I donated it, but I'm not including that in the video this time. And getting some new dialogue from Brewster. So obviously I must have gotten 10. Maybe the next time around I'll get a gift. Just some movie magic, as you can see, because I really didn't feel like waiting for the coffee, which apparently needs to be at 176.39 degrees, which is very specific. Wonderful. So, the struggle to get my money rock begins. Before all of this happened, I had already hit all of the rocks on my island. And this is the only one left, and of course it was surrounded by a bunch of things. But I really need the money because, like I mentioned maybe a few minutes ago, I want to move the museum, which I know I need 10,000 bells, and I didn't want to take it out of the ABD, so this is what I had to do. And honestly, the way I put back the things, I think it looks a lot better anyway, so it was worth it. Just as planned. I feel like I've known for a while that I needed to move the museum. It doesn't feel right. And you'll see in a moment where I decide, but I think it's going to be a good spot. So we'll go from the right side of the plaza straight back. Look at this perfect lot we've got here. And then we've got the staircase to the right. So the pathing can go beside it. It's like the perfect size for it. And it can have a connected like patio with chai. It's perfect. In my mind, it's perfect. And of course, you can see Chevra just sitting in the background. And I'm sure, as you saw in the thumbnail, some stuff is about to come up with Chevra. She's gonna need to calm down. But first, let me catch this balloon. Soon. Who thinks it's money? Yay, you were right. No, I was actually so happy about that. I don't know why I made it sound like it wasn't exciting. It was very exciting. And just buying some things. I got 2 street lamps, 2 utility poles, and that's it. And we're back at it. Initially, I did not plan on doing more pathing, like that's why I had closed out of it before, but I just had a burst of inspiration and decided to keep going. So I'm just making a very basic like connecting path to the museum and then to the staircase, which Chevra is like a little bit in the way, but that's okay because she's cute. I thought this would make her stop fishing, but it actually made her really mad at me. Quit shoving me, Chef Clem. It's so rude. And then she threw a tantrum. Oh, I still need to work through my anger. Please leave me be. Oh my gosh. When this happened on my Swamp Core island, he was sad. Like, it had like the, I don't even know what it's called, like the woozy looking one. Like, he didn't look mad. Oh my gosh. It's so funny. Chevra looks hilarious when she's mad. Chef Clem, I'm really angry with you right now. Why can't you understand that? Ooh, well, you've apologized and I can't stay mad at you forever. Still friends, okay? That seemed a little bit easy. Now I'm questioning whether or not Chevra should, like, put up some boundaries, you know? You have to respect those. But speaking of boundaries, here are my hedges. Yes, I love them. And soon they will all be gone. But that's the general idea. You know, that's kind of what it's gonna look like. Just another quick look at the map to show my progress for today. But we are getting close to the end of the video. So if you've watched this long, thank you so much for being here. I can't say it enough. I really do appreciate you so much. And as always, I hope everyone has a wonderful day.